how to progress with the pull-up. It's actually very simple, so pay attention, get a notepad, take some notes. It's a very short video today. So we gotta understand what a pull-up is. Essentially, you grip the bar, you dead hang, you activate your scapula, and then you pull. Very simple. It's the opposite to the dip. The dip, you're pushing yourself up straight vertically. With the pull-up, you're pulling yourself up straight vertically. Hopefully that makes sense. So whenever I do a pull-up, I like to superset it with a dip, just for balance. So the first step in progressing with the pull-up is, can you even do a dead hang? Can you dead hang? Your head should be tucked in, like not engaged, your scapula, tucked in like this. It should look like that. That's what a dead hang is called. Right? Now for me, my pull-up bar is too short for me to fully hang. So I have to lift my legs, like my feet up and my legs up. So if you're like me, that's all you have, that's great. But if you have access to a pull-up bar that's tall enough, fully dead hang, the only part of your body that should be activated is your grip muscles, your forearms, your hands, everything like that. The next progression is scapula pull-ups. It should look like this. If you can shrug, then you can do a scapula pull-up. You start off in the dead hang position and then you shrug. Very simple. And it teaches you scapular protraction and it builds up a good base for the pull-up. The next exercise that we have are pull-up eccentrics, or the negatives, where you jump up to the bar and you slowly lower yourself as slowly as you can. In the video, I'm not as slow as I should be, but it's just for the visuals. This builds strength because the part of the actual workout that builds strength is the negatives. The thing that builds strength isn't going up, isn't pulling yourself up, which, I mean, it helps, but the actual, where you're actually building the strength is when you're going down. That's the hardest part. That's why we're doing the negatives. Next up, we are doing resistance band pull-ups. If you don't have a resistance band, you're fine. You can just go straight to pull-ups. That's kind of what I did. I had some resistance bands, they just weren't the best, but if you do have resistance bands, start off with the heaviest resistance band, like 50 pounds. That means it will take 50 pounds off your body, and then work your way down to say 10 pounds, and then you got your pull-up. Now with the pull-up, keep in mind, your palms should be facing outwards unless you want to target your biceps. That's called a chin-up. But if you want to actually do the pull-up, have your palms facing outwards. When you pull, don't move your elbows back. That could hurt you and it won't really build the right muscles. So try to push your arms in as much as possible and try to squeeze the bar down to the earth. Try to push the ground to the earth and squeeze your hands inward. That's how you perform it correctly. And after you get, 5 to 10 pull-ups, you can move on to other variations, and you can do different kinds of pull-ups. You can do wide grip, shorter width, narrow grip. You can do chin up. You can do neutral grip. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. You can do chest to bar, and eventually, a few years down the line, most likely, how long it's going to take, you can do hip to bar. Now that's a lot more advanced, but there's a lot more progressions from the regular pull-up to hip to bar, and I'm still on my journey there. So if you found this video useful and informative in any way, shape, or form, please like and subscribe. Goodbye.